presenters. We are the Group 7 Meta, and our issue for today is flood problems in Cainta, Rizal. Have you ever experienced waking up seeing flooding waters inside your house?
Yes.
For families in Cainta, Rizal, this is the reality they experience or they face for every years once monsoon came or heavy rains. Flooding is the biggest challenge for Cainta. Each heavy rains or typhoons brings fear and uncertainty to the lives of residents. It's not just about water, it's about safety, health, and survival. This presentation is about. These presentations we will explore why floodings continue affecting Cainta and why is it important for us to take actions.
The Buckle of Garner study focuses on flooding problem in Cainta, Rizal. The town has long experienced flooding. The town how long experienced severe floods caused by strong typhoons and heavy rains in the Philippines, often leading in state of calamity, displacement of families, and destruction of lives. When some residents come see that flooding is a normal part of life, it continues to endanger the safety, home, and the sources of income, making it is a persistent problem that needs to address.
To explain the summary, I use cause and effect relationship. One of the causes of the flood in Cainta is because of its low-lying location, making it like a water tub or this city a water tub or a water container from the rainwaters that fall from the higher places that surround it. Likewise, the lack of proper management is also one of the causes because of mainly the pile of trashes that is being plugged up in the drainages of Cainta. In addition, heavy rainfall and monsoon is also a big part of the city's flood issue because of the consecutive typhoons. Likewise, the heavy rainfalls that gives them a more possibility for flooding. And moreover, even if it's not seen, the whole drainage system is also one of the causes of flood in Cainta because of its ageness, making it not properly functioning to its use. To the effects of flood in Cainta, health risk is one of them. Residents could get waterborne diseases like leptospirosis, malaria, hepatitis A, cholera. To the economic impact, because of flood, business is closed, transportation and occupation of the residents is being disturbed. Likewise, furthermore, the unsafety environment of the Cainta residents is also a big part of this issue because the residents is usually in their homes and is stayed up in their homes and it lacks the resources in their homes. And lastly, damages to us infrastructure from the wires of electricity wires, telecommunication, and wastewater systems is being damaged.
Our key facts in our issue is the government role in helping and supporting
the numbers of evacuees and leptospirosis cases. The highest number of evacuees is 4,000 in 2012, and the lowest is 300 in 2021. The reason behind this is the damage of houses and makes areas unsafe. Leptospirosis cases dropped in 2020 but rose over to 3,000 in 2025. This happens because of stagnant and dirty water that which spreads the disease.
Some causes of floods are the typhoons that coming in inside our country. Second is the lack of proper waste disposal. Some of the residents in Cainta Rizal, they just litter around and don't throw it away in proper trash can. Next is the old drainage system that doesn't help to reduce the flood. It affects the citizens, especially students that goes to school but can't because they're surrounded by floods. Our call to action to this is that we should all help to have a proper waste disposal and have a good drainage system so that our flood can be reduced and have a healthy and safe environment in you.
In our infographics, we show the flood using cause and effect, including its cause and effect. We also include the picture icons to make it easier.
Alright. Okay. Before we proceed to the documenting, please tell us your contributions and also please picture names.
Guide them over the
I contributed data of our studies. I did the weekly presentation in the
I have no in writing the graphic and writing video.
I was returning. Someone at your How about Salazar? Salazar? What's your Okay, so your presentation identifies four major causes of flooding in Cainta. Are you from Cainta, Rizal?
Mostly good, but there is a
Okay, so the four major causes of flooding in Cainta: low tide elevation, poor waste disposal, heavy rainfall, and old drilling. Okay, so which of these do you think is the most urgent to address and why? Okay, so my question is there for Salamena.
I think it's the drainage, the drainage system and the lack of proper waste disposal because in the drainage system you can see that some drainage system everywhere is surrounded by the waste that people litter around and it's the old drainage system and the lack of proper waste po. Because it's the, as we can see po, in every caused by waste littered by some people live in Kainta.
Thank you, Salameda.
Based on the data, leptospirosis was what cases peak in 2025. Why do countries often increase after the plan?
And you repeat the question.
Okay, so based on data, leptospirosis cases peak in 2025. Why do countries often increase after the plan?
I am not the one who made the statistical report, but in my opinion, well, health risk is usually being mentioned after the flood because it is in our inner body, so it needs to take time before the spread of the disease or the cause of or the this health sickness or health risk is being pursued. Yeah, that's not
So what the current place to prevent disease outbreaks during classroom?
Well, it's really hard for the barangays to help or to do something because the residents usually stayed up in their house to go up in their second floor to their higher floors, and but I think the barangay would give us something. For the people who stayed up, I think the boats that need to for transportation and foods, because as I said earlier, there is lack of resources, and ayun, because of that lack of resources, they need food if blood comes out, and they are insufficient in foods in their house.
But I'm asking about prevention. So what can paradise do for it?
I think by addressing this issue also, likewise what we are doing, we are presenting the problem in our school meetings. Likewise, the barangays need to implement the learning of what is this issue all about, because the Cainta residents think that the flood is like a holiday, and because of that, they cannot see it as an issue. They see it as there's no classes, there's no work to do. But in the reality, there is so much things that needed to address, and they need to open their minds. That the people need to open their minds that they need to evacuate if the flood happens, and if
So Salazar, can you give specific programs that can that barangay or NGO can prevent these health risks? Specific programs or anything that can prevent?
management and waste segregation.
Thank you. Sarah, are you familiar with the flood control issues? The recent issues that we are facing now? Are you familiar with that? The flood control. So billions are allocated to flood control projects every year. But many communities like Cainta and communities like Cainta still experience severe flooding. So do you think corruption in government projects plays a big role in this problem?
Yes, po, because if the money of the
Do you think corruption in government projects plays a big role in this problem?
yes po, because the money the corruption is in they use it to their own benefit. The politician use the money of people to build the flood control, the flooding in Cainta can lessen because there's no way building on the
Corruption is really a big part in the flood control projects, but in overall, in the floods in the whole Philippines, but when we research it, in Cainta, we can see that the drainage system in Cainta is nearly as 50 years old. So there is in corruption there is no, I mean, in my opinion, there is no corruption happening because there is no project that has been with no, there is project, but only in the municipality. The mayor of Cainta has been built flood pumps to release it from the city. Yes.
Okay, Cecilia. So floods have both natural and man-made causes. So in your opinion, which factor contributes more to the flooding in Cainta and how should it be managed?
It should be managed by
In your opinion,
creating a flood control in Cainta, especially in Cainta, because a lot of people experience that, and a lot of people are affected by flood. Yeah.
Why do you think that cultural projects take a long time to finish or are sometimes ineffective? Okay, why do you think that cultural projects take a long time to finish or are sometimes ineffective?
sometimes the government doesn't have sometimes these governments. Sometimes
Why do you think that cultural projects take a long or are sometimes ineffective?
Um,
Matagal matapos or hindi naman effective yung mga ginagawa ng
Sometimes when some people doesn't care about the awareness of trash, so it's not affected from governments. It's like so some people didn't care about the sign of no, you cannot throw everywhere. I mean, you can't throw everywhere, or you need to throw it from the right trash can, or you can say disposal. The reasons why matagal po siya the reasons why matagal po siya, sometimes government di po sila they're hindi po nila pinafocus yung ganun like maingat because they are too busy from the other countries, or sometimes people just throw trash can, that's why it's not affected from their
So, give me that dahil yung big na utilize yung project.
something like that.
How can you be responsible about the people accountable for such a thing? Like, citizens of Maynila or any municipality, how will you hold accountable those powers? Specifically for disaster preparedness and flood control. So, how can citizens or youth students can hold local officials accountable for disaster preparedness? For those that are you capable of holding local officials accountable?
Yes, because
Read together. Sit properly.
Can help locals government to hold accountable for it because they took our money, our taxes, to for their own goods, to buy luxury cars, to buy luxury bags. That's why we are suffering, not them, because just like you said, they took our money to
I mean, the most important thing that we can do is to speak up. When we did speak up when the floods came out, and we know that this project is ginormous, billions of pesos. but there's no effects in our community. And even all of us can see it. That's why we need to be speak up. We are now changing, and we are now changing the cycle of government that is full of corruption, that is full of um, crocodiles that gets our money. That's why speaking up is the most important thing. I mean, even if we are students, we have a voice. We all have a voice to remove this kind of cycle in the government.